Residents of CAJAAH Estate, Orozo, have reiterated calls on government at different levels to save them from daily embarrassment and mayhem being unleashed by non-state actors. Dr. Lawrence Umeji, Public Relations Officer, Orozo Mass Housing Scheme Landlord Association, made the call in an interview with the press. Umeji, who alleged kidnapping and brutalization of the residents and security by armed men, called on government to intervene.
As I was driving out, I met some hoodlum here, and I asked them, they were in some kind of uniform, and some even covered their face and their head. And they had AK-47, they had some knife, they had jackknife, they had some kind of wood. This kind of wood is lying down there. And I asked them, what is going on? Why are you here? And I didn't see any of our security men at the gate. And I saw the gate wide open. And I asked them, what are you doing here? What's going on? And one of the boys told me that they were sent here by somebody to come and man the gate. And I asked him, where are our boys? He said they have arrested them, and he doesn't know where they are. I said, who arrested them? He said, some group that came in the morning. And I said, who are these groups? He didn't answer me. And then we asked them, okay, stay where you are, just to maintain peace. And we stood at this side. And then we stood at this side. And then all of a sudden, we had a cameraman who came in, and they rushed to him that he cannot set up his camera, he cannot speak to us, he cannot speak. And I said, no. We rose up and told him, no. You are there to do your job, let him do his job. He's here to ask us questions, and we want the world to know what is going on. And I went back to the boy again and asked him, who sent you here? He said his boss. What is your boss's name? He told me Amos. Amos is where? He said from in Lafayette. I said, okay, fine. He came back again and asked him, on whose permission are you here? He told me on the permission of CAJAAH Nigeria Limited. And I asked, is there anybody who can talk to us? They went and they called a young girl who was at their office. And the young girl came here and she started addressing us. That her boss has directed that these guys who were fully armed and who we don't know should man the gate. And we asked them, on what ground, who is your boss? She said, Christian Chuku, who is the managing director. And I said, hold on, that on this ground, the emir came to this estate and he told us that he's now the MD, managing director of that company. How come you're telling us you have another MD? I can't really place his name, but Emir of New Karishi, I can't place his full name. I can't place his full name. And then she said that the emir instructed that the man become the GM, general manager this time. And that is why he has chosen to change the guard at the gate without telling the escorts or the association or even the residents and put some other people at that gate. And we told him, well, if he has said so, you need to wait until our chairman is around to give us directives on what to do. And we left them, and we're sitting down here. After a while, the young girl went back to their office, and some of the boys now told me that they have taken over the gate and there's nothing we can do about it, and they will be there. But we are saying that when they came in the morning, they were shooting sporadically with their guns, shooting in the air. And this is a very serious security breach in this estate. As it is now, we have concluded that these guys came here this morning and kidnapped these guys and kidnapped our gate men, and we didn't know where they were at that point. And we decided to occupy the gate and wait until we get information from wherever as to where our boys were at that time. We are saying that this is one too many. They've been here over and over. They've been here every now and then, and we're saying we're human beings. We have acquired our property here. Even if some people here are renting, they should have peace in this estate. And we're saying that the government should come here and see what's going on here. Listen, one day this thing will happen and it's going to be bad. If nobody says anything, we're not fools here. We have written severally, even to this emir, we have written to him severally, to come here and bring peace and broker peace between this CAJAAH Nigeria Limited and the association. We have even written severally to the federal government, and we are yet to get a reasonable response from any quarter.
Mr. Dare, Assistant Secretary of the Association, appealed to government to come to their rescue.
I remember when I was leaving the house at about 10:30, I saw the gate open. I didn't see any of the boys, so I started calling. And I called one of the security guys, said they've taken them. Taking you to where, who? They said Christian Chuku. Christian Chuku, I thought the case was coming up on the 16th. How come this guerrilla warfare? So as I was calling again, when I now came back, and I discovered that part of the residents have also come to occupy the gate. And this is not the first time they are doing this. I've been here since 2013, and it has been the recurring decimal. First, it was one group, another group will come. Now, Emir is fully involved. So we are just begging and pleading both to the state government, we've written to the IGP before. There's hardly any security organization or set up in Nigeria. You will not find CAJAAH's file. We are telling them, let them come and put a lasting peace. I can't be in office and I'll start rushing down. From Gariki to here is not a small journey. Please, they should come and find a way of rescuing us, settling all this quagmire. We call the emir severally, believing when he comes, he will broker peace. But rather than peace, it's chaos. He too has told the line of the other ones, taking over the gate, looking for money where there's no money. So all we want in CAJAAH Estate, we want peace.
Mr. Benson Tanamu, the estate security man, confirmed the brutalization and threat to lives by the armed men that invaded the estate.
So we are in this gate today early morning. So we just saw some people came in with 2 vehicles, full with some people. We doesn't know them, and we cannot identify them. So when they just enter in, they just came down and began to harass us. They carry gun, they enter, they begin to shoot gun up. They say we should get up, then begin to carry us, they beat us, they hit us with many things. They carry wood, carry many things for their body they go. So when they carry me, they hit me with something before and now. They even hit me for leg, so that I'll fall, but I'll not fall. Then put handcuff for me, then carry me, they shoot gun, so they push out to the car. They shoot on the air. So that is why. But from there, as we got inside the motor, we go, then carry us go. We didn't know where they are going to. We are going, then collect our phones, everything where they with us, then collect. Even anything where we carry, even back, everything then collect, with MP3 including.
Mr. Deo Shetu, a landlord in the estate, said that threats to their lives were orchestrated by the avaricious demand of the fragmented CAJAAH Estate for them to abdicate their buildings.
Various factions of the group have always been coming, because I think they are having a kind of intra-house quarrel among themselves. And there was a time here that a group came and they subjected the house owners to all form of abuses and humiliations until we took over we occupied the gate. The residents occupied the gate about 2 years ago, and those group left. Another group now came with the emir as the MD of the company, and he appointed one Christian Chuku as a general manager of CAJAAH Nigeria Limited. Sometime in September, Christian Chuku came with policemen and arrested our security at the gate. And the case has been in court. It's even coming on the 16th of this month. All of a sudden this morning, information came that Christian Chuku led some unknown gunmen to the estate again to arrest our security men. So when they raised the alarm, before the resident came out, they have taken them away. So fortunately, we are able to contact one of them. He said they are in New Karu and they are in a court. So immediately, we also informed the DPO of New Kashi Police Station, because some of them were behind to occupy the gate. What we are saying here is, our only offense is buying a land from CAJAAH Nigeria Limited. We built our properties ourselves. And since we built it, it's one harassment or the other from CAJAAH Nigeria Limited. And unfortunately, spearheaded now by the Emir of Karshi and one Christian Chuku, which is becoming too much. Joining everybody in a suit, harassing. And in fact, what happened today, for me, is more of a kidnapping. People that are not authority to carry AK-47, that are not in authority to arrest, they came to the estate, carried AK-47, shot into the air, kidnapped the men that the association of this landlord put at the gates, and took them somewhere, which we later learned it was a court, where everywhere they have done something we don't know. So we are appealing to the government of Nasarawa State, in particular. These people are offered standard services. They have not provided the services, and they are causing mayhem. And if this thing continue, God forbid, one day a resident may be shot, a landlord may be shot in this place with what is happening with these CAJAAH people. So we are appealing to the state government in particular to wade in, and even all authorities. We are also appealing to the Commissioner of Police of Nasarawa State. It is a time for him to give a standing order that CAJAAH Nigeria Limited should restrict themselves to their offices. They have offices here. They should restrict themselves to their offices. They should not harass anybody in the estate again.
As at the time of filing this report, efforts to reach the said Emir of New Kurishi were not successful.